Let's talk about Agawan base. Do you know what is Agawan base? So that is the question that we need to answer for today's report.
So, hello everyone, good morning. I am Jerry R. Corpus. I am from BS Abe Pusing. And for today's report is we are going to talk about the Agawan base. So, in this topic, there are three reporters. So, I am the first reporter and I am going to talk about the brief introduction about the Agawan base. And the second reporter would be Mr. De La Cruz, and he is going to talk about the terms and mechanics of the game Agawan base. And for the last reporter, she's going to report the rules and regulations of this game called Agawan base. So I hope that in this report you will learn something, or you will learn a lot. So thank you so much and God bless.
But before we go on to our topic for today, let us read first the objectives of this lesson. Number 1, the students are able to know what Agawan base is. Number 2, the students are able to understand the terms and mechanics of this game. And lastly, the students are expected to know the rules and regulations of the game called Agawan base. So what is Agawan base? A brief introduction.
Agawan base is one of the traditional games here in Philippines. It is literally means capturing base. If you haven't played it during your childhood, you must have missed the fun and excitement. It is a running game and it is usually played during recess or right after the class in an open grassy field where everybody could run and be chased freely. It doesn't matter if you are an adult as long as you are enjoying this game. Most children of today's generation don't know this kind of game anymore. Almost all of them are already hooked with addicted computer games. You can barely find kids playing in the streets, especially those living in the city, running around, perspiring, unlike old days where computer games were not so popular. In today's picture, usually the youth are spending their leisure time in internet cafe, playing online games. If they only knew that even if they get toasted in the sun, soaking wet with perspiration, it is worth playing and it is have more fun to offer than just killing zombies in fake lawn.
Now let's go to the description of the game.
Agawan base is literally means capturing base. It is played by two teams with a minimum of 3 players of each team. The bases is usually marked by digging a shallow hole about 10 in diameter and place something like beach sandals or t-shirt or towel or anything it to make the base visible to all the players.
So let me give you some illustration here. So as you can see on the picture, Agawan base is composed of 2 teams. So we have here Team 1 and Team 2. So for the teams, you can make names of it. For example, Team 1, they choose the name of blue. For example, Team 1 is the Team Blue. And for the Team 2, they call themselves as the Red Team. So any names that what you like. So you can choose any names. And for the bases, you can use anything. So as we can read here, you can use these as your bases. So you can use anything, for example, sandals, stones, or etc. So as long as it is big and it is visible to the eyes of every players. And for the places, you can play Agawan base in beaches, in a court, basketball court, outside to your house, in the park, and especially in the school. But you need to play Agawan base after your class. So I think that's all for today. Thank you so much for listening.